Hey, seniors, how you doing? Today is Tuesday, February the 15th. This video is for today and tomorrow, the 16th, because the work we start today, we will work on it today in class, and we will finish it tomorrow in class. Now, for those of you at home or not with us, this video is primarily for you and to show you what you're doing. What we do in class will look a little bit different, probably, but this is what we are working on. So last week, we started doing some basic reading and review of and looking at some sources to kind of learn a little bit more about space exploration, space colonization, space travel. One of the things about this topic is that it's rather broad, right? Are you focusing on colonization? Are you focusing on just exploration? Are you looking at Mars or Earth? I mean, Mars or the moon, or maybe just space travel in general? There's a lot of different ways you can take this, and that is perfectly acceptable. Last week, you found a source. You did that on Thursday, and you submitted a link to that source. Friday, you started doing some readings on the pros and cons of space colonization. You should have finished those, and in doing so, you were to label those sources as either pro or con and identify the main idea. I also asked that as you were going through, that you do some basic commentary. I get this, I don't get this. This example works, this example doesn't. What are they trying to say? This helps me see it better, whatever that might be. Because today, on Tuesday the 15th, you're going to select one of those pro-con articles, and then you're going to use it to do some analysis today and finish it up and turn in tomorrow. If you look at the assignment here, it gives you a little bit of overview of what you are doing. I'm going to go ahead and pull the doc up here. Now, in class, we will be doing this on paper. And for those of you that are doing it at home, if you have your paper, you can do it on paper, or you can do the doc here. So this gives a little bit of overview of what we are doing. I want you to choose one of those pro-con articles, okay? Not two, not one on each side, not one side. I want you to pick one of those articles. Doesn't matter if it's for or against, as long as it matches your position. And then I want you to read it. And we're going to do some really deep dive analysis on it. We really want you to think about it. Because what we're going to do then is start to take and say, okay, do these examples work and why? Does the rhetoric work and why? So we want you to read it. And we want you to highlight the examples of logos in yellow. Okay? Highlight pathos in blue and then ethos in green. Now, ethos might be in like when they pull in like a quote from somebody and they give their credentials. It might be, some information that shows you the value of or the right of or the wrong of or the ethics behind. Okay. But it's about credibility and it's about ethics. Pathos, again, is that emotional feel. Was there something in there that made you feel a certain way? And then logos, that's those facts, those figures, those numbers, statistics, examples, definitions, that rational information make you think through something. Now, I don't know, depending on the article you pick, I don't think it's a guarantee that you will have all three of those or that you will have a lot of each of those. I think it is it's very likely that you will get at least two of those three, okay? But what we want you to do is we want you to read it. And we want you to highlight it in that color. Now, the other day, you were also underlining the main idea, and that's what we want you to continue doing, underlining the thesis and any kind of information that you think helps back up that thesis. If it says, we should be traveling to Mars, what were the reasons why? And highlight, and underline those reasons that help build that thesis, those supporting details. And then we want you to circle the area that has the best argument. For you, as you look at, this is the best argument. Now, one thing to think about here is that like you and somebody sitting next to you could have like the same article, but see different parts of it being is the most important. And that's fine because each of us come at an argument with a lot of different experiences and perspectives and expectations. And some examples are going to resonate with us and some are not. And so it's okay if you have a different than somebody else. That's perfectly acceptable. You could circle a whole paragraph. It may be a part of a paragraph. I don't expect it to be perfect, like tracing around a sentence in some sort of circle. I mean, you can make a big circle around an area, but I just want to make sure that you can identify this part here is the most important argument when it comes to this source for this topic. All right. So again, this is a 2-day video and this is a 2-day assignment. We're going to start it on the 15th. It is due on the 16th. Again, if you have any questions, please make sure that you're reaching out to Miss McGuire or I so that we can get you the help that you need and make sure that you are very successful. This is a practice assignment, and this will work us up into the learning check, which we will do starting Thursday, the 17th. Good luck, everyone.